Welcome to my glass of happiness. My name is Kansiime Anne, and it's always a pleasure when you make some time to listen to what I have to say. Today, I want to talk about career guidance, not necessarily, actually, nurturing art and talent in children, because believe it or not, recently I've even started making money from doing career guidance. Parents call me to career guide their children, mostly artistically. They usually want me to tell them, you know, when to be seriously involved in art, and I can't wait. You know, I love children. God knows when He plans on giving me mine. So when I finally get them, I will show them deep loving. I'm a philanthropist. I didn't know that loving children and looking after children had a name to it. So I'm a comedian and now I'm a philanthropist. Thank God. So I love children. And when I'm given a chance to give them advice, I dive straight into it. So there's this one client that I got recently who made me want to sit down and share with you, my ninjas. This gentleman called me because they wanted me to talk to their daughter. Their daughter is in Form 4, I think. And they want to go seriously into fashion, but this man believes my child has to go to S6, he has to study and finish university and then do whatever it is he's saying she wants to do. Then it got me thinking, because I saw this girl who seriously loves the father and respects the father. By the time they called me to intervene, they think I will say something serious. I can tell you right now, I successfully failed to reconcile the two, but it kept me awake at night, and I decided to come and tell you now my 2 cents on it. This is what I think. This child needs to respect the parent, because if your parent says, I'm not paying you school fees and you have to finish school, then you have to finish school. No two ways about it. So what I told the father was, look, you want the best for your child. You want your child to finish at 18. You think they will know what they want to do. But at 18, they'll be starting from zero. When we have children in developed countries starting to exercise their art and talent as early as 5 years old. So someone who started designing and styling at 5 years of age, by the time they are 18, you cannot compete with them. It does not matter how quick you think you can grasp, because you're delaying the process of this child to study and master what they really love, and they can't compete. They enter a field where competition is very stiff, too stiff for them. Personally, I went to Makerere University and did social sciences, but I loved music. Like, anyone that knew me knew Anne can dance her way into any situation and act their way out of another situation. So I was so good with music, dance, and drama, and that's all I wanted to take. My parents said, no. You've sung, you've danced, you've acted. You cannot go to university to start acting some more, singing some more. They wanted me to do something different. And I had to do social sciences, but that was me then. And I gave my degree to my parents and marched on. And I'm now a comedian, also a philanthropist, also here talking to you. So these two, the father and the child, I advised them to find a compromise. You know, children have to start practicing their art and talent as early as possible. You people think about it. Imagine if me, Kansiime Anne, I had started making people laugh in like P7. Forget Mr. Bean, bro, and Atkinson. I would be so famous, people would not take it. But I had to wait, finish university, struggle explaining to my parents, guys, I want to do MDD. MDD then was Musiru Daradar. You can imagine. Musiru Daradar means you're stupid, so. That was the short term of the course, MDD, music, dance, and drama. I wanted to do MDD, but I had to finish school if I wanted to do it, because my parents were not going to pay for it. So I got a degree of social sciences, handed it to my parents, and went to the National Theatre, and I've never left. Here I am as a comedian. So this is what I think, common ground. Though I'm thinking in schools today, I believe that we can start nurturing talent. Talent is not, by the way, talent, there's fashion design, you can be a fashion designer. Even carpenters, you can tell a child who's going to be a carpenter as young as how many, they're putting together tables, putting apart tables at home. Those children that are playing with radios, persisting, those kids that want to cut clothes, it's a skirt, but they want it short and they find it cut. That's a designer in the making. You don't have to take them to a fashion school full time. They can be in school, but be aware of the talent they have out. And I'm thinking this school system, where you wear a uniform from Monday to Friday, it's beginning to feel like, I feel like it's as if prison. Because you can decide and say, kids can come to school on Monday, and maybe Tuesday, it's creative day. they come dressed in a creative way, either traditional or anything, and embrace it. And I'm not telling children to go to school in cleavages, stars on their breasts, being indecent. You know a school is a school, decently, but showcasing your style. And then I remember in school, MDD, music, dance and drama, time for festivals, it was like 1 or 2 days in a whole term. Like in a whole term, if you are a good dancer or good actress, you have to suppress whatever it is you're doing and wait on one particular day in a term. It was actually once in a year. On one particular day in a term. And that's all you have to, that's the only time you have to showcase. So I'm just asking, we need to be aware that we are in a world where having an artistic talent to attaching an artistic talent to a skill outside you being a banker, you being a judge. Even a judge, you'll find that a judge is a good golf player, or a judge knows how to play snooker or pool. You know, you'll find that your headmaster is good at riding bicycles in competitions. It's easy to hire someone who has an artistic sense of humor, who can deal with other human beings. And I've realized that for you to be able to be employable in as many places as possible, you need to work more on your social skills than those skills you go to school and learn. Because you know pie chart, arrow square, okay, know it. Do you have people skills? When you enter a place, do people want to work with you? And mostly we find that artists are very artistically open. Then I don't know how to even explain it. Just let your child spread their wings and fly, because they are flying into an era you don't understand. You know, they're actually being shaped and properly put into place to manage what is happening tomorrow. Have I talked too much, you guys? Have I? There's this other example I wanted to borrow. In a school, there will always be 6 girls that stand out. You know, either they iron their uniform with all the energy. Mgenu, Vara and Konkoje. You see it on their shirt and uniform. They wear deodorant, the ones who hold their hairs. You see a lot of style from a group. It's a clique usually, a clique. It's hard to penetrate it if you have no style. But if you look closely, there's one girl responsible for all of them looking stylish. And you will always know, even when you leave school, you're like, if I have a party, I will call on Anne and it will be a party. She will give me something to wear. See, that's someone practicing what they want to do, even without knowing it. So in school, try as much as you can to practice a talent if you have it. Try as much as you, I think someone is practicing how to scream, but success. So try as much as you can to practice the talent that you're planning on exploiting in future. Then, banange, children, try to find a common ground with your parents. This advice I'm giving might work for you if your father is not a soldier who is unreasonable. So don't wake up in the morning and say, me, I'm putting a hole in my uniform, map of Africa here on the armpit. Because Anne said, she showcased our style. I'm not with you. So find a common ground with your parents, talk to them. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've subscribed. If you have any questions, ask them. You know, I'm always happy to reply you. And it's me who replies you. I don't have anyone who replies you. It's me. And I can't wait. Bye. I hope you've... Wait. Have you subscribed? Have you? Thank you.